So yeah.
Perfect. All right. So,
Okay. All right. So hi again, everyone. I've already introduced myself and how I am associated with It Survey. But apart from It Survey, I also operate as a social media freelancer. I've been in Dubai for almost, I think, 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years, something like that. Anyway, so I especially work with small and medium businesses. I try to support them as much as I can with their online presence. I also offer designing and branding services like logo designing, website designing, and the overall corporate branding. So I'm also a seller with It Survey, so you can check and you can have a look at my services. It's in my name, Insiya, and yeah, I've added most of my services there. But Armin is, constantly. She gives me a reminder every day to update my profile there, and I'm gonna do it super soon, Armin. I promise. But yeah, until then, it's some of it is updated there. Okay, enough selling. So yeah, now let's quickly try and jump on to what. Okay, let's try and understand what is link in bio. And now I know it's something that is mostly overlooked. People underestimate it, but it's a very powerful tool. Yeah. So Armin, let's stay on that slide, and I'll just give a little brief about what link in bio is. So this little link basically helps you send people to where you actually want them to go. Now, obviously, in most cases, it's your website. Sometimes it's your chat. Sometimes it's some food ordering app, whatever, depending on what your business is. Now, for most of the people, when they talk about link in bio, they think that, okay, I can just go ahead and put my website link there and that's enough. But how do you make better use of it? So the answer to that is Linktree. Now, what is Linktree? So I'll present my screen to show you what Linktree is. Armin, you will have to, yeah. Okay. Share and Linktree. Okay. So once you have signed up on Linktree, you are going to get this kind of panel. Linktree is basically a parent link that lets you showcase your sublinks under it. I just want to show you. Sorry, this sounds a little complicated, but it's not. Trust me. When you go to a page, like say it's survey, do you see this little link over here, Linktree / it's survey? This is basically our parent Linktree link, and when you click on this, you are going to come on to something like this. Now, what is this about? I was on social media. I did this post today, and I said link in bio. Okay, now what does it really mean? When somebody goes to okay, so now when it says link in bio and somebody goes to your website link, they will actually have to go to your website link and find out where the social media workshop listing is there and buy it. What happens is most of the people fall out in this journey because they are not going to sit and actually search through your website. They will just look, they'll try. If they don't find it in 5 or 10 seconds, they're just going to leave and they're going to forget about it. How you can actually retain them is through Linktree, because what it did is link in bio, it said, and I went on to the link in bio and it got me here, and it exactly said social media workshop online on 25th August. I click on this and I directly go on to this listing. So you know how I made this journey easy for my customers, right? I saved them the time and effort of actually trying to search everything. So this is what Linktree majorly does. Now coming back to our panel and how to create a link. So I'm just going to quickly create a link and show you how it's done. It's very easy. This is the preview. On the left, you can actually see the preview of what it looks like on a mobile device. Now I'm just going to go and click on add link, and it's going to okay, yeah, all right. So I'm just going to create the social media once again just to show you guys. It says social media workshop. Workshop. Okay, this is the name of the link. This is the name that I want to display. The link is going to be the link of, say, any event, whatever you. If it's an event, it's a collection on your website. It can be an event. It can be a collection on your website. It can be a particular product link, that particular product that is on sale. It can be your any other YouTube channel link, or your YouTube video link. It can be your TikTok link, whatever. It can be any link, wherever you want the people to go. So for me, it's going to be this link, and I'm just going to go ahead, add an image quickly. Okay, this will take a second. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this image. Okay. That's it. Save, upload. That's it. This is what it looks like. So it's literally that simple. It's a free platform. Ours is a paid one, so we have some detailed analytics. We get more information, we get more insights. It's important for us. But I'm going to I'm not going to deep dive into it because it can get a little overwhelming. So we're just going to see the basics. So yeah, this is how you create the link. Your link is created, and you also have an option to prioritize it. So what I mean by that is, just a second. All right. So what I mean by that is, now I know that my social media workshop was supposed to happen from 3 to 5 p.m. It is done already, and my next workshop is on the same day. I'm going to push this up. Okay. And if this is also done, then if both of these are done, so tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and deactivate them. So this is as simple as that, very basic. I don't think it's, if you have any questions, please ask me before we move forward.
In the dummy of the phone, that when she's activating and deactivating, it goes away from the link. And if you have your phones handy, you can just click on the It's Survey link in bio, and you'll actually see that it's live, and it disappears when you refresh. So it's that simple, it's that easy, and it's very, very effective because you can track the number of clicks, as she said.
Yeah. So for example, we got 8 clicks on our social media workshop. So it's giving me that analytics. Cool. Any questions here, or we're good to move forward? Arman, also please let me know if there are some questions in the chat because I'm presenting the screen, so I may miss out on. Okay, all right.
Me to share the screen for you?
No, I am good. Now we are going to move on to the next part. Before we move on to the next part, now, okay, this screen, I don't want you guys to be scared of it. I know this is a lot to take and there's a lot happening there, but please, please don't get scared. I'm going to explain what this is all about. But before that, I have a question for all of you. How many of you actually use paid ads? So if you guys can just quickly answer. Okay. Aaron says they do. What about the others? Okay. Bharti says, what's that? No problem. We are going to come to what's that. So while others are replying, I'll just tell you, Bharti, what paid ads are. Paid ads are basically a way to put you basically pay money to the channels to promote your content and to drive more traction on it. To simplify it, it's the ads that you see from Namshi, from Noon, from Holiday Factory. I keep seeing Holiday Factory ads. I think any other channel, you see from Netflix, you see from so many other channels, so the ads that you see on your Facebook, which are generally on your Facebook, on your Instagram, they're generally tagged as sponsored. Those are paid ads. So basically what the business owners do is to pay Facebook certain money to broadcast it to a broader audience. So if I have a business, if I say, for example, I'm trying to sell my social media services, I'm going to tell Facebook, okay, I'm going to pay you 100 dirhams and I want you to show my ads to a certain category of people. I'm going to come to the targeting bit, but just to give you a bit of just to give you the basics, I'm going to tell them that, okay, I'm going to give you this much money, show my ads to people. Facebook is going to show my ads to people because I have paid them. So they are going to basically prioritize my content over organic content. We all know, all of us know the struggle of, trying to organically reach to our audience, because there's a major problem with Instagram and Facebook and all the other channels. Most of the channels have this issue that organic content doesn't get promoted very well. Right. So this is an issue that all of us face. I think most of my, my fellow trainers also here know that it's a major problem nowadays. So You pay Facebook money, you pay Instagram money or any other channel money, and they show your content to more audience. Simple as that. That is what paid ads actually do. So now coming back to okay, I'll just quickly see the answers, the replies. No, you don't use. Uh, okay, all right. So now we're going to come to. Have you seen this little something boost post on Instagram? It's just, it basically comes under all your posts, most of your posts. It says
Yes.
post, right? So what is that? That is basically paid ads. Now, most of you would be running boost post ads from Instagram. I want to tell you guys that there is a better way to do it. There is a more streamlined way to do it, you know, where the targeting is better, where you have more control over the people that you're showing your ads to, and it's a free tool, right? So I'm going to come to the tool later, but I want to know that you guys would, most of you, are you using the boost ads way, or are you using any other platform to promote your content? I mean, are you doing it through Instagram, or are you using any other, Instagram or Facebook? How are you promoting your content? I want to know basically. You guys can just quickly unmute and reply. It's okay. I just need a couple of replies to understand where we are at.
Hi, Insiya. This is Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah. In House of Adam, we actually use boost ads for both Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, awesome. All right. So by self post. Swati, so what do you mean by self post?
So yeah, I meant to say that we don't, like, I don't use any like channel, like, I mean,
You don't.
any company to promote me. Like, I'm not
You're not paying anyone.
paying anybody. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing
Got
all
it.
my
Okay.
by myself. Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So I really hope all of you here have a Facebook page. If you don't, I mean, I want to insist on the fact that you should please create a Facebook page for yourself if you don't have one already. Even if you know that Instagram is a more visual, you know, platform and showcase your products better, still I would say please have a Facebook page. When you have a Facebook page, it allows you to, it gives you access to a lot more than what you can do on Instagram. Now I'll tell you why. Facebook
Sorry,
has
Insiya,
yeah.
Aradhana has her hand raised. I think she has a
Okay.
question.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ratna, go ahead.
Hi, Insiya. Because you just mentioned, you said I insist one must have a Facebook page.
Yeah.
I do know that Instagram and Facebook can be linked together, but it can become a pain as well. So what is advisable? Should Instagram and Facebook page be linked, and it makes stuff simpler because you post on Instagram and that gets posted on Facebook as well, or no?
Yeah. So Aradhana, we have an option to turn that off. If you don't want to post everything that you're posting on Instagram, go directly to Facebook. You can actually turn it off. You don't necessarily have to post on both the platforms. Although I would highly suggest do it. But the connection is recommended. Okay, so you must connect your Facebook and Instagram. I'm not
that's
sure
what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Should it be connected?
I'm not sure why you feel that it's a pain, because it basically gives you, when you connect the shops automatically get integrated, it automatically gets synced. Most of the stuff goes on autopilot mode when it's connected. You don't need to basically make changes in both the places, right? So it is definitely recommended to connect your Facebook with Instagram, Instagram with Facebook in your case, and for sure have a Facebook page. See, the idea is that you're anyways creating content for your Instagram. So might as well just post it there. You know, you literally just need to pick and dump. Literally,
two birds with one stone. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. And Creator Studio lets you just need to click, just check both the boxes, and that's about it. That's literally it. So I would highly recommend doing it on both the channels. Now coming back to advertising.
Sorry, one more question, please. I'm so sorry.
Sure. No, please go ahead.
Because I was trying to figure out how do you get onto Linktree and connect it to your Instagram? I mean, how
you don't need to connect Linktree to your Instagram. What it does is basically as simple as, you know, this link you see when you're when you're on the Linktree panel, it gives you this link, my Linktree. You just need to copy and paste this link in your bio. Link in bio goes right here. Yeah.
Got it.
Or it's a way, it's right here. Same link.
Right.
That's it.
Fine. Thank you. Thanks.
No problem. Yeah. All right. So let's go on to now. Yeah, sure.
Linktree bit. Linktree is important for you to add so that you can also show multiple things in one go. Apart from that, it also increases your overall footprint and reach. Reach on multiple channels plus reach on different aspects of what you want to show. Another point is if you have multiple accounts on Instagram or wherever it is, even your LinkedIn, for example, or even your WhatsApp, if you don't have a WhatsApp business account, which means you don't have a catalog on your WhatsApp account, like Iram was mentioning, KSR has their catalog on WhatsApp. You can have that link tree put into your, sending, dispatched as a WhatsApp broadcast also to the groups that you are in on WhatsApp, just showing them everything that you've got under that link tree. It works like your website URL, and in a nice navigation table format, you can show them what you want to show in one go. That's just something I wanted to add. Yes, Insiya, please go on.
Okay. All right. So coming back to my personal Facebook advertising and why I'm giving so much attention to being on Facebook is Facebook has this platform called Facebook Ads Manager. This is the screen that is open in front of you. How to set up Ads Manager and first of all, the first step is to set up your Facebook page and then connect it with your Instagram, and then the second step comes to setting up your Facebook Ads Manager. I am not going to go into that because that is a time consuming process and we are running out of time here. So if any one of you is interested in setting up your ads manager and how to, it's all free. Okay, it's all free, it's all provided by Facebook. So you guys can just get in touch with me and I can assist you in how to do it. But anyway, once you have set up your account, once you have put your payment information there and everything, this is the kind of this is the kind of panel that you come to. Now I'm going to tell you why advertising from ads manager is better. You know how we just go on Instagram and click boost post, and then you just get an option. Sorry. Then you just get an option for age range, and you get to select gender, and then just some interest you go. So say for example, Aradhana would just be going and putting some college students, just an example, say college students would be interested in her crochet bags or in her crochet. I think she has some crochet crop tops as well, whatever. So some college students would be interested in it. Some ladies, some women who are into anything, maybe ladies night or whatever, you just go and type random interests, right? And you assume that okay, all of that is going to work for you, and then you just go ahead and boost a post. That's what you generally do. Now I'm going to tell you a better way to do it. So this is what ads manager is. We go to a create option under campaigns. It opens a screen like this screen I'm going to come back to later. I want to tell you how first we can streamline the targeting with Facebook ads manager. So for now, I'm just going to select any basic reach. Say I'm just going to select a reach campaign. I'm going to explain each one of them and what they do, but later I want to first cover something else which is more important for you to understand this bit. So for now, I'm just going to click on any campaign objective. For me right now it's reach, and I'm going to continue. Okay, I'm going to give a name to my campaign. It can be anything. I'm just naming it Christmas for now. Christmas 2022. All of this is just some basics that we can, I'm not really covering here. I just want to cover the main topic. Okay, now I'm going to change this. Okay, my mind comes in INR because this account was set up in India back when I was in India. So don't worry, for you it's going to be dirhams or whatever currency you pick. And this audience part is the most important thing that you need to see, and why we are here. Why are we even talking about this? Okay, it's default selected to India, so I'm just going to let it be that. It can be US, it can be UK, it can be UAE, wherever your target audience is, you can select that. I'm just going to leave it on India for now, just for a basic understanding. It can be any country, it doesn't matter, your target country it is basically. 18 to 65, I'm going to bring it down to 60 and start it from say 23 maybe. Okay, now on the right you are going to audience definition. So this is basically telling you what your audience size is looking like. it's specific, it can be good. This is the green part is basically a fairly broad audience and a broad audience. This is a very important thing to look at. Try to stick to a fairly broad audience. Again, guys, if you have any questions in between also, please stop me and ask, because I know this is a little bit technical from what we've been talking all this while. So I would appreciate any questions. Yeah, going forward. So fairly broad is a good size to be in. Try not to be in specific or broad, and unless and until you have a very, very niche category that you want to advertise to, I don't recommend being here. Okay. All right. Now we are going to go to women. Okay. Now let's take It's Her Way for an example. Armin is trying to run an ad. Okay. For her, what is going to be the ideal audience? Who are her paying customers? Who are her real paying customers? So let's try to think it that way. Armin, I would love for you to give me some pointers here about the demographics that you know about the demographics, interest, behavior, anything is appreciated.
Okay, great. So I would look at females, women who are in crafts business. So they're,
Crafts.
basically someone who is interested in arts and craft, let's say.
Okay, so let's type art. Now you see, as soon as I typed art, it gave me this whole long list of everything that is related to art. Now, say for example, body art is something which is Armin is looking to have
Craft.
some tattoo
Art and
artists on.
craft. Yes, artist, art, craft, or contemporary art. You see contemporary
Yeah.
art there. Yeah.
Anything. So just say for example, you are trying to have some tattoo artists on board. Okay, so we are going to go and click body art. We are going to type art one more time, and we are going to see if anything else is also relevant. So performing arts, art, film, fine art, modern art. Okay, let's just pick that also. This is the way in which you can select interests. Okay. Now,
why are interests important?
Interests are important because what is the first thing that you think about your customers? What are they interested in? Are they even interested in your brand? If I am a brand, for example, like CNS Active, which is selling specifically, so CNS Active is a brand on It's Her Way, and they have really nice women gym wear. Okay, so I'm just going to take them as an example. I am CNS Active, and I know that I have women, I have gym wear for women. So that's a very specific category. Who are my paying customers? Women who go to gym, who work out, right? If I am trying to create an ad for CNS Active, what am I going to do? Now, I'll go to browse. I'll go to demographics. Now it gives me a whole list of everything. Each one has a very detailed drop down.
Insiya,
So
can I ask you to just talk about demographic and psychographic before demographic and interest, just definition wise, demographic specifically.
Okay, so demographics is basically okay. So see this, anytime you're stuck, Facebook gives you these little eyes to tell you what that point is all about. So that is just basically knowing some data points about your customer. Who are they? What is their age group? Are they married? Are they single? Are they in a relationship? Do they have kids? Do they own a house? Are they employed? Are they unemployed? Are they school children? They are university goers. These are the data points that Facebook has from you. So Facebook is this huge machine which keeps learning about you. Facebook knows more about me than probably I know about myself. Facebook knows exactly the kind of food I like. It knows about me being a digital marketer. It knows about Armin being a founder of Armin being a founder of a women entrepreneurship group. It knows that Iram is again a social media marketer. So it shows us content which is relevant to us, which is relevant to what we do, where we are, right? So for any one of you, so somebody pointed out that they are doing something with Ganpati. So if you're, they do something, there are some giftings that you create for Ganesh Chaturthi, if I'm not wrong. Sorry, I'm not too, I'm not sure it's Ganesh Chaturthi only, right? It is, right? Like
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm a little not so good at these things. Yeah. So anyway, somebody is creating some giftings for Ganesh Chaturthi. It is going to show you relevant content, without you realizing it. If you talk about something like you want to have an ice cream, talk about ice cream, just think about ice cream, and Facebook is going to start showing you ice cream. Now it's very creepy, but it is what it really does, right? So it knows a lot about you. How they know it is through demographics. It's through the content that you interact with. You must be going and liking something which is related to ice cream. You liked something which you liked an ad which was about Magnum ice cream, or for that matter you did not like anything, but you were just on Facebook. You were on your mobile, you were literally scrolling down, and there was a Magnum ice cream post, and you stopped there. Facebook knows it likes that you like ice cream, or Facebook knows that you like noodles, or whatever, whatever, gym clothing, expensive bags, not so expensive bags, whatever. It knows where you stop your scroll and when you pay attention, because all this data is captured over the years, based on everything that you do every day, right? So this is how it creates this list. So I'm going to go back to what it is. So demographics is all about you. It's basically your biodata, simple as that. Interests is again what you are interested in. Your It can be what I just highlighted, your cuisines, the food you like, what you like to wear. You like crop tops, you like shorts, you don't like, you like something, you like abayas, you like formal wear, you like casual wear, whatever. It can be like thousands of things about you, right? And behaviors. Behavior is basically your online behavior. What device you use, what type of actions you take on Facebook, whether you make a purchase online or not. Are you somebody who is into online shopping? Have you ever used Facebook payment checkout? A Facebook checkout. Have you ever bought something? Did you ever go to Instagram and then go to a link and then actually ended up buying something? They have all this data, right? So that is basically behaviors. What you use iOS, you use Android Play Store, all that data, right? So if you're trying to sell something which is only for iOS users, you can actually go to the behavior, and you're going to find mobile device users, and you're going to find okay, yeah, there's an operating system, yeah, Apple iOS, Apple devices, right? So it lets you do that. That is the kind of specific targeting that it lets you do. Now I'm just gonna show you how exactly this is done. I'm going to take an example of a blog that I have created. It's about a workshop that I want to do to empower single mothers. Okay, it's a hypothetical thing. I have a workshop which is for single mothers. Okay, now how to exactly reach out to only single mothers? Because if I select women and if I select a certain age, that is a very scattered criteria, right? Women can be single, in a relationship, divorced, married, whatever, they can be anything, right? So how do I go to specifically single mothers? Now I'm going to go to demographics. I am going to go to life events. Okay, it doesn't show anything here which is relevant, so I'm just gonna go to parents, all parents. I think I'm going to select all parents here because I want to target all mothers. I already have selected women. So it has already given me a criteria for women who are parents. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into relationship status. And let's say single women would in most cases be either divorced or widowed,
unmarried,
or separated, right? It gives me all the three options. I'm not trying to be stereotypical. It's just a basic, it's just a basic assumption that they would either be divorced, separated, or widowed, right? So now what happened was I targeted women who are parents and who are in the category of who are in the category of separated, widowed, and divorced, right? So these are the relationship statuses. This is exactly how I got to single mothers. If you want to be a little more specific, what you can go ahead and do is narrow audience, and then also must match, and I can go ahead and put relationship here, and instead of keeping it on the top, instead of keeping it in this section, I can keep it under this section, What that basically says is that every woman who's a parent, but is most certainly either single, either separated, divorced, or widowed. So that is the kind of streamlined targeting that Facebook lets me do. Now, obviously, you must have not seen something like this in your Instagram. Let's take a simpler example, and I'm going to take 2 more minutes and wind this up. So let's take a simpler example. Let's go back to CNS Active. CNS Active again, once again, is a brand that is into women's gym wear, right? So what is CNS Active trying to do? CNS Active wants to show its ads to women who work out, right? So we go back to this thing. We go back to demographics. We go to say work. If you want to select something from here that you think is relevant, you can. I don't think anything for me for now is relevant, so I'm just going to go forward. I'm going to go to interests. You see a whole category of fitness and wellness, bodybuilding, physical exercises, running, etc., etc. Every one of this is relevant to CNS Active because they are selling active wear, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and check this box. Okay, it's automatically selecting everything which is under the drop down. That's it. And if I want to further add something, I'm just going to, if you see that something is not here, so I don't see the word gym here anywhere. It shows me the activities that are done in the gym, but it doesn't show me the word gym. So I think it's relevant. I'm just going to go ahead and type gym. And it is going to show me a drop down which says Gold's Gym. Now I know Gold's Gym is something relevant to me. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. I am also going to select diet, because it's safe to say that somebody who's on a diet would be interested in, so healthy diet, paleo, plant-based diet. I can just go ahead and select all these. You can keep typing your words here, and you will see a drop down of your interest in everything that you think is relevant. You can just click on it and keep adding it. It will keep changing the number on the right that you see over here. Okay. Now this number basically, because just going a flashback, we were on a reach campaign, right? So this number is basically telling me how many people can I reach with my given budget in a day, right? Is there any question that anyone has? Because I know this is a little complicated. Okay, so how to reach to ads manager is something that I'm going to is that we're not covering in this session, because it, as I mentioned earlier, it's very detailed, it's a little complicated, and it's a longer process. So if you want to get in touch with me after the session anytime, we can do that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to take 5 more minutes to show you one more thing. This is what this is all about, targeting. Okay. And this is my reason for telling you why you should advertise from Ads Manager. I just want to show you one more thing, how you can actually run ads from Ads Manager, but show it only on Instagram. So we go to, there is this little something called manual placements here. You go to manual placements, unselect everything, and just keep Instagram checked. And it's going to show you that your ad is going to show on Insta feed, Insta Explore, and Insta Stories and Reels, right? If I don't want to show it in Reels, I can just go and uncheck it. I can keep it checked. Stories I don't want to show, I can keep it checked or unchecked, depending on what my content is. So this is the placement. This is how you edit if you want to show your ads on Facebook, on Audience Network, or on Messenger, or just Instagram. You can select all, or you can just keep one of them. Okay, this is how you have control over where you want to show your ads. Now, all right, so this is all about targeting. I want to show you guys one more screen that popped up the first thing when we tried creating the campaigns. This screen, objective. Now, objective is basically, this is the first screen that you will get when you try to create campaigns. Okay, so objective is basically telling Facebook exactly what you want Facebook to do. Okay, if my objective is now this campaign objective is divided into 3 stages of marketing funnel. We have already used that word earlier. Awareness, consideration, and conversion are the 3 stages of marketing funnel. Awareness stage has 2 points, has 2 objectives: brand awareness and reach. Brand awareness is basically just telling people that we are here, this is what we are. You don't expect them to take any actions. It's like Coca-Cola, it's like conditioning them to think that whenever you're thinking of cold drink, you're thinking of Coca-Cola. It's that kind of ad. So if you're a company who has a big budget or deep pockets, I would suggest you to do a brand awareness campaign, otherwise not. Now, if you don't have the budget, we go to reach campaign. Reach campaign is basically really good for businesses which are locally based. You are telling a small group of people, say for example, you have a business and you're having, it's always having this event, small business, social media workshop. It wants to tell people in Dubai to come to Eat Well restaurant and be a part of this session. So it's always going to run a reach campaign, and it's going to tell people that we are doing this at this time, and you can be a part of it, and if you want to know more, you can just go to our website. But the idea is to tell everything to them then and there, so that they don't need to take any actions. They just need to take actions offline. Okay, so that is basically a reach campaign. What is a consideration phase? Consideration is where you actually get somebody to think that, okay, yeah, I maybe want to read their blog. I maybe want to, I like this, I like their content, I want to like this page so that I get more updates from them. I want to install this app, I want to watch this video. Okay, let's fill a form and inquire more. Okay, let me send a message to its survey. This is what consideration does. Traffic campaign is basically sending people to your website. If your goal is this works best for blogs. If you have a blog and you want to tell people that, okay, we want you to just go and read the blog, a traffic campaign is good. They click on it, they go to their website, they go to your website, they read the blog, finish, the action ends there. You don't expect them to do anything more, right? That is a traffic campaign. Engagement is basically page likes, get more comments, and get some event responses. That is engagement. App install is pretty straightforward. You want people to install your app. They click on the ad, they go to your iOS store, or they go to their iOS store, or they go to their Play Store, and that's it. They install your app. Video views is really good for people like Netflix. They want you to show, they want you to see the trailer of this new movie, the new series which has come up. So the idea is to just make you watch the video. There is no end goal. The action ends at watching the video. You are for example, you are a blogger. You just want somebody to watch your video that you have created about this new restaurant. The end goal is video watching, finish. So video views is a good campaign for that. Lead generation. Armin is trying to have more sellers on its survey, right? She wants to expand her community. Armin is going to go ahead and run lead generation ads, and she's going to Facebook is going to ask people to fill a form which is auto generated on Facebook, and most of the details are already there, and they're just going to click submit, and everything is going to get submitted. Messages, same. Armin wants people to message her, and so that they can inquire more about the businesses. So messages. Conversions, this is the most important one, and I'm going to take a little bit more time here. Conversions is basically, you want them to take an action on your website, right? When you're in the conversions, so for the first one is conversion. What is a conversion action for its survey? Somebody going and purchasing something from its survey, right? That is what we ultimately want on its survey. We want somebody to go and buy that service or product, whatever, right? That is a conversion action. Buying, purchasing is a conversion action. Catalog sales, we also run catalog sales. Okay, catalog sales is basically, when you go on Namshi, you see a particular bag. Say you saw a guest bag, okay, and that bag keeps following you on your Instagram and on your Facebook. How does that happen? Is through Facebook catalog sales ads. So catalog sales is basically that. And store traffic, if you have a brick and mortar store and you want somebody to visit it, you run store traffic ad. Store traffic ads are a little disputed. I don't exactly recommend running it, because it's very difficult to keep a track of who are the people in your area. But still, it's an option if you want to advertise it. If you're participating in an exhibition and you want people to visit that, you can run store traffic ads, right? So these are all the campaign objectives that you can select. What I have discussed is only very, very, very basic and top layer of all of this. There is a lot more that goes into it, but I think we are going to have an advanced session to understand all of that. But for now, that is it from my side. And yeah, if you have any questions, they are more than welcome.